Hi. Welcome to my channel. My name is Tina and I'm going to be doing some predictions for March. We're almost done with February. Oops, I guess it just now started. Okay, so I do want to say before I get started that tomorrow is February 22nd, 222 portal. So it's a good day to set intentions and walk toward it. I was reading up on it this morning, and there's all kinds of, I don't know, different things being offered all over, like little mini YouTube snippets about wish making and things. And I don't know if you're into that or not, but I sort of really am. So I thought I would mention it. If you're into, manifesting and all that. So tomorrow is a pretty amazing day. Yesterday was the new moon and the first day of Pisces season as well. So hopefully we all worked with the moon energy. So I'm going to start with Aries, and I'm using the Akashic deck. We're going to just get a couple of like what March is bringing in, and then I'll clarify with tarot so we can get a little more detail. So the scribe is coming out here for you, Aries. This is about possibly being a writer or having some information that's like, deeply embedded in your psyche. And also the Buddha prepares. So this is about actually, meditating and getting ready, opening your heart, getting ready for direct incoming knowledge from spirit. So finding power within, finding purpose and direction. So that's what these two cards are about. Could be about writing, writing a book, or, expressing yourself somehow. It could be like understanding something new as well. I don't know if you're researching something, but this could be about teaching as well. I was thinking about what scribes meant back in the Bible times, at least as my understanding. They actually knew all of the Bible that they had, all of the pieces to it, and they were the ones who just wrote it over and over and over again so that it could be distributed around, you know what I mean? So this could be about researching. It could be about having some knowledge hidden inside of you too. So whatever that might mean for you. I do feel like the Buddha prepares is really, really it's about meditating and getting into contact with those, I don't know, those things that are embedded way in deep into your mind, So that's what I see happening for you, Aries. Let's clarify the scribe and see what the tarot has to say. This is all what I'm asking about is in March, for March. And I want to thank the angels, the spirits, the guides, the ancestors, the archangels, and all that is coming from love and light for being here with me and guiding me to give clear, accurate messages for the signs. And we're starting with Aries. So what's clarifying the scribe is the Empress, the Queen of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. So this could be a new venture that you're on. This could be something new, a new way to make money. Page of Pentacles, that's like a new beginning, like beginning at square one. The page is the youngest of the court cards, And then I see you quickly moving into the Queen of Swords, understanding the truth and not being afraid to speak it. This is not an emotional thing. This is just a matter of fact thing. So I don't know. I really do get like writing vibes or speaking vibes or something like that. And then the Empress, of course, she is the Queen Mother. You know, she's the Mother Earth. She's Gaia. She's amazing. So she's all four queens in one. So there might be some kind of huge undertaking for you, creating something that you never knew you were going to create, with this Empress energy. She definitely is a creator, you know, as aren't all feminines, you know, we all have that ability, but all masculines also have that energy inside of them. So we all have the ability to create. But this, whatever this is that you're creating, is based on a truth. It's based on a truth and something that you definitely know. I feel like what you're talking to Spirit about is where you're going to go. Like you're graduating here to the Knight of Pentacles, um, in the um, in the Buddha prepares. So it might take a little minute to get in touch with this other piece of yourself, right? But let me just tell you what the end result is: 10 Pentacles, right? So I feel like that is what you're manifesting. That's what you're making plans for. And it does begin with choosing you, making a choice to choose yourself. Two of Wands. Um, this is really beautiful. Tell me, give me some advice, Spirit, for Aries for the month of March. Okay, so the Page of Swords comes out, which means like this is about investigating. And again, like this is clarifying like the scribe card. It's about doing research. It's about gaining knowledge that you didn't have quite before, you know? And you go from the Page to the Queen. This could be about accepting something. It could be about grieving. Because the Five of Cups comes out, but this is the one where she's actually accepting something. So she's accepting the truth as it is, you know. So if you, Aries, have been, you know, like going through some difficult times, depression, sadness over a loss, I feel like that's coming to an end, because I feel like you're uncovering something big, something very, very big while you're in this Buddha prepares energy, right? And here's the Queen of Pentacles. See? Wow. This is like being stable. This is about like knowing your value. These are the things that are going to happen here. I feel like what you're understanding is what's important to you, which is loyalty, it's family, it's that kind of love. And I feel like Aries, I feel like you have a handle on it. Like I feel like your family comes first. That's where your loyalty lies, and that's what these cards are telling me. Yeah, what you're after is stability in your home, and I see it coming for you. I really do, because you have this 10 of Pentacles. I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles here, you know, this could take a minute, like it's, you know, like it could take you a little time, a little planning, a little forward movement. But I do see you coming together. The Lovers is here. So this could mean that someone's coming, maybe somebody that to work with you. Tell me, clarify the Lovers card for Aries, Spirit. I do see Four of Wands, which is like which is like stable family, right? I feel like there's a transformation here. So you've got the Four of Wands, the Lovers, the Death card. So I feel like there's some kind of like new knowledge. There's a new way you see things. It's possibly even your own self too. Like maybe like this Lover's card could be you getting completely balanced within yourself. You know, masculine, feminine energies. Spirit, can you clarify the Death card? What's transforming here? And then you have this Hermit card, which is about going within, right? All the knowledge coming from your own higher self. Yeah, this death card is referring to some kind of healing that's happening. It could have to do with your heart chakra or somebody that you love. The King of Cups is here. So there could be some kind of very sudden, quick movement in this area, healing and transformation. Maybe the way you see love or a certain lover. I do feel like your energy is changing when you go into the Hermit card. I feel like there is something here about someone that you already know. So this could be like, especially this Five of Cups, right? Because this is about grieving, and but this one is about like accepting something and gaining power because of it, because of the acceptance, you know, like you're accepting something, it is what it is. And not only does this bring forth quick healing, it also changes the way you see things, see people, see a specific person. Yes, I see who it is. It is a counterpart, you see? King of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Emperor. So I don't know if this is yourself, you know, but there is that Lover's card there. So I do feel like you're being led to solve something inside yourself, something that was painful, something that probably left your life, you know. But I just feel like you're gaining back yourself, you're gaining back your control. And I think whatever happened in the Six of Cups, like, I don't know if this is, it's sort of, in a way, it looks like it's like a soul friend, you know? The Two of Cups isn't here, but the Lovers is. And the Emperor and the Empress is here too. And the Four of Wands. And so this is a specific relationship, and I feel like you're accepting it. It is what it is. And that acceptance is changing everything for you. So I don't know, you know, if you guys will have, I don't see anything about a reuniting or anything like that. I feel like it's just like acceptance and then healing, and then who knows what happens, right? Just kind of let it go. Let it go, and then what happens, happens, right? So I feel like during the month of March, I feel like you're going to be accepting something that's been very hard for you. It is about a certain someone. Lost my... Okay, so Leo will be next. All right, spirits, angels, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters. Thank you so much for your great advice today. Thank you for allowing me to channel these messages. Please help me hear and see clearly. Thank you so much. I'm talking to Leo for the month of March. Tell me what's going to happen. Two cards comes out. So the Six of Roses and the Ace of Roses. So it looks to me like there's some sort of the Six of Roses in this deck is about the War of the Roses. It's almost like you're at war with your own soul in this card. It's like your soul versus your human. And the card basically, when you read up on it, says just get off the field. Like, stop fighting it. You know, like this just isn't the war, you know? Like, this isn't it. And then the Ace of Roses is about a commitment. It's really the Ace of Cups, right? And the Six of Roses is also like, you know, Six of Cups. So usually that's about somebody from your past. But this one, it's about being at war with your own self, your own higher self. Your higher self wants to do one thing, your human wants to do another. And then the Ace of of Roses comes out. It's about committing. I think it's about getting on the same page with your higher self and committing to it, whatever that means. So let's get some clarifiers from the tarot. Tell me about the War of the Roses, Spirit, for Leo. Thank you. Okay. King of Swords. That's about getting honest with yourself, you know? It's about not really using your emotions. It's about using your knowledge, what you know, right? I see the King of Wands coming out here. Being very confident in yourself, learning your power. And then the Five of Wands, which is usually about a struggle, but not in this one. It's about working with other people who have the same goal. So I don't know if you have like a posse, but it looks like you might. These are people that believe the same things as you. These are people who are spiritually your friends, you know, spirit friends, soul friends. The war could very well be between what you know to be true and maybe the King of Wands energy, which is pretty free, you know. It's like doing what you want. It's like passion. It's like following your passion. So it could be a war between those two things inside of you. Tell me more, Spirit. It looks like there's definitely been some struggle here. And then forward movement, the Chariot. So, I feel like once you get on the same page, it's almost like you and your soul battling it out here, you know? You got Five of Swords, which it's about making promises and not keeping them, you know? And I don't know if that's for yourself, you know? Maybe deep down you want to do something. And you know what I mean? Like change something in your life or whatever. I'll give you an example. How about smoking? Of course, that's the one thing I want to quit and never can seem to do. It could be about that, like promising yourself, like, okay, Monday I'm going to quit smoking. And then you don't. You know what I mean? So I feel like you're kind of having a battle between what you know is true and your desires, you know? Okay, so let's look at the commitment. So I don't know if you're going to be committing to something here with yourself. It could be about work. There's something about your work that's bringing in a lot of abundance, something you've been working on. Eight of Cups and the Sun is here. Tell me more about the Ace of Roses, Spirit. The Empress. This is about, you know, she's a creator, right? This is something you don't see coming. Okay, I feel like you're going to be getting some kind of incoming knowledge from Spirit, is what I feel like. And I don't think that you saw it coming, but it's coming. And I feel like it's Spirit, like, directing you somewhere. Because you have both the Sun and Moon here, which tells me that the universe is shining down truth on something. Tell me what you're showing, Leo. What is the truth that you're showing them in this commitment card? What are they going to see? Well, the Tower's here. So it's saying, like, it's going to be shocking. See, I don't think you saw it. It's a new beginning in the way you make money. Spirit is like guiding you there, and there's someone that's going to be part of it with you. The Lovers is here. This could be a Gemini. So if you have a Gemini, you know a Gemini, a friend, whatever. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have these 4 people here. They're helping you get through something and create something with the Chariot. Fast forward movement. You're creating something. It is something that you enjoy doing. It's got Empress vibes here. The Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning. So you're starting something brand new. And it could be with a person. I feel like that over and over again. You have quite a few. Yeah, see? It's like a new passionate beginning. Ace of Wands. So underneath that is the 7 of Pentacles. It's up to you. Like, where do you want to put your energy in? What do you want to manifest? It's totally up to you. High Priestess here. Saying, like, this is all about realizing who you are. I think it is. It's all about realizing who you are. So you could have a very big epiphany here from Spirit, right? And you have 3 new beginnings. 1 in love, 1 in Pentacles, 1 in passion. So I feel like this is going to come in fast. And it's coming in with the universe is bringing it. Sun and moon, right? Hi, Joni. How's it going? I miss you. We should talk in a little while. So this is what I'm seeing for you, Leo. I feel like there's something new coming in. It does require some commitment, though. It really does. This could be a lover. It really could. You got Gemini, Taurus, Cancer. Twice Cancer. You've got Aries and Scorpio. You've got Leo. Yeah. So those are the cards coming out. Like, if that is a clue for you, but this looks like a huge, cool idea. But there's something inside of you. You know, with this War of the Roses, it's like it's a conflict within yourself, between your higher self and you, and your human, you know? Like, your human wants one thing, and your higher self is really kind of like trying to give you hints as to what way to go, right? So I would think March is a pretty big month for you. There is a lot of shit going on in the planets. You might want to really, like, get an app on your phone about astrology and, like, follow it, because I feel, Leo, I feel like something big is coming for you. New way of life. New way of understanding yourself. Okay, Sagittarius next. Let's see what's coming for Sag. Spirit, can you give me some clues about March for Sagittarius? All the planet activity going on. Sagittarius. Okay. 2 of Cups. This one's called the Winged Messengers. So I feel like there are, you know, like, spirit messages coming in. You could see a lot of birds around you, feathers, things like that. 2 of Cups is always about a soul friend. So could have someone coming in. Yeah, and I think it's because of this. You're in like a deep cycle, like the karmic trenches here, which is the 4 of Scrolls, which is also the 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords is about healing. So I feel like you've been in a cycle, Sagittarius, kind of doing the same thing over and over. And I feel like someone, or I feel like Spirit's sending someone to help you out of that. Okay, and then the Akashic field, Ace of Forces, which is the Ace of Wands. And then something about spring, which March is spring, right? So you guys got 4 cards, Sag. I feel like there's something new coming here. At the bottom of the deck, I see a faded meaning. And I think I love this card. Yeah, I am home, and yeah, you can call me. I'm halfway done with this reading, so I'm only gonna do fire and air today, Joni. So sure, you can call me when I'm done. I would love to talk to you. Okay, so I'm on Sag, and the faded meaning card is at the bottom of the deck. I love this card because it's like divine timing. It's like someone's being put in your life for some sort of reason. Now, does this mean like a happily ever after? I don't know. But I'll tell you what it could mean is that someone comes in, tells you one thing, and changes your life forever. So that's what I'm seeing. And it could be have something to do with this 2 of Roses. So like 2 of Cups, right? Someone being actually put into your life to help you through this cycle. Like it's time for you to end some kind of cycle and begin a brand new passionate beginning with the Ace of Forces. It's time. It's written. You wrote it. And then something also about the springtime, like a new life, a new you. That's beautiful. Okay, let's clarify the winged messengers. Spirit for Sagittarius, clarify the winged messengers. Tell me what these guys are bringing in. What are these winged messengers bringing for Sag? Okay, they're changing your vibe. They're moving you. They're moving you out of whatever kind of like icky place you've been in this karmic trench. And they're moving you somewhere new. You don't see this coming. It's all about this 3 of Swords. It's painful. And Spirit is saying, like, it's time for you to get out of this painful situation. You're just reliving it over and over. Sometimes when I see this karmic trench, what I think about is how when we make a decision on something and we want to change our life, we leave, let's say, an abusive partner. Let's just use that. And then we move on and we start dating someone new and they end up being the same fucking way. And we stay again. And we make excuses again. Like it's that kind of thing. Like it's some kind of circle that we can't get out of, right? So this is what I see happening, and I see Spirit like taking you out of there. I think it's got everything to do with this faded person and this 2 of Roses. You guys want to see this cool one? It's called the Winged Messengers. And it's definitely got the 2 of Cup vibe, which means this is a soul friend. Someone came in here to help you. And they're moving your energy. They're changing your energy. How are they going to do that? Tell me what the energy is moving to. Spirit. 6 of Swords. Explain. Clarify the 6 of Swords. What's this actually look like? So you're taking them out of treacherous energy into calm, great energy. The Magician is here. You might be even manifesting this yourself. Maybe you've talked to Spirit. You said like, dude, I can't handle it. Yeah. Okay, so where they're taking you is somewhere abundant, beautiful, sunshine. The Sunshine card. Abundance, happiness, love, money. This shocks you. You don't see it coming. And then I see you victoriously moving forward in your life, letting go all of the towers, all of those towers that you lived and relived. It's time for that to be over. You have the Sun and Moon here as well. I'm not sure if that was Aries or Leo that had that, but the sun and the moon are on your side. That just happened yesterday when both of those were both in Pisces, same time. New moon and the sun moved in there, right? So that was pretty exciting energy. Maybe this even could have even started with yesterday's energy. But what I see is fast forward, victorious movement for you. Let's see what this Ace of Forces is about, because look at it, how beautiful that is. This is where you're heading. You're leaving the trench and Spirit's taking you here to this Akashic field. King of Cups is here. This could be an energy of just like understanding yourself different, loving yourself. The King of Cups is a very emotional, but I feel grounded as well. I do see you kind of taking a new path. It's something, doing something fun, doing something passionate. Page of Wands is here. And then the Two of Wands. So basically what this is saying is you're following your heart. You're following your heart and trusting your own self. You're like, you know what? I'm going to choose me. That's every time I see the Two of Wands, that's what I think. You're leading with love. That's the Knight of Cups coming out. Yeah, the Empress is here. So honestly, getting into this creation vibe, this creator vibe, it's meant for you. The High Priestess here. You're starting down a new path, Sag. It's something that is very fulfilling to you. What I feel about this karmic trench here, now that I'm kind of looking at the whole picture, um, that I'm sorry. Somebody's car was just stolen and it's not insured. That's a drag, man. Um, okay, so what I see you doing is leading with love, which takes you to this Empress energy, which is you. This is you're going to embody the Empress energy by way of creating something new, something about this passion, leading with love. You're going in a brand new direction because I feel like it's your path, you know? Let's clarify the fated meaning. I really want to know who this is, don't you? This is someone who's coming in that actually has saw some of your work. This is someone who wants to work with you on something. Like, I don't know what you're working on, Sag, but whatever this person says or offers you makes you see yourself completely differently. Tell me more about the fated meaning. Tell me more about the fated meaning for Sagittarius. Oh my God, the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a love situation, but I feel like even more than that, I feel like you're understanding your value for the first time. Remember when I said like this card could mean someone comes in, says one thing to you and changes your life forever? Fated meaning. Sometimes they don't stick around, but there's something here about this karmic trench that you haven't been able to get yourself out of. And I feel like, you know, it's almost like, you know, using a lifeline on one of those shows, you know, like, I'm going to call my best friend. It's kind of like that. It's like something that your soul set up for you, you know, and for a perfect divine timing moment. This person is going to show you something about yourself that you didn't know before. I feel like you haven't seen a, a true picture of who you are, like who your soul really is, who it was, who it's been. And unfortunately, none of us really can recall this just like that. We don't remember all the beauty and the love and who really is operating our life. But that's what I think is happening. It could very well be a companion, like a lover, because the lover is here. So, but what I think more than anything is this person is holding a different mirror up for you, a different mirror, not this correct one that you've been seeing yourself in for a long time. You've been seeing this from whatever thing, you know, like from this pain, from all the mean things people say, you know, that just stay in the back of our mind. It makes us see ourselves through a cracked mirror, right? So there's someone coming in with a lifeboat, right? To change your vibration, to help you see yourself differently, to change what's going on in your life, to help you find stability, to help you understand that at the core you are 100% love. That's who we all are at the core of us. I don't care who it is, we're all the same. We all come from that same source of energy. And when we get it stuck in a place like this, it's really hard to see that beauty in ourselves. And so that's what I see happening for you. I feel like Spirit's throwing you a lifeboat, you know, a life vest, whatever whatever you want to call it. And I think it is a person. It is a human being. It's fated as well. Like, this is perfect timing. This is something you had written in the Akashic, right? And once it happens, like, you're off on a brand new beginning. I said this to the last people that I read for, but I was thinking, like, make sure and, you know, get an app on your phone or whatever about astrology. I try to do astrology on here, but I'm just not an astrologer. So you can even watch on YouTube. You know, there's a lot of really good astrologers out there, but you should see what's going on in the sky and how it affects you personally. What house is it in, you know? Like, what's going on, because I feel like there's a lot going on. And it'd be nice to, like, just be informed of it, you know, so we can make decisions with our soul, you know. Okay, so Gemini is next. Let's see what's coming for Gemini. Spirits, angels, guides, thank you so much for the beautiful messages. Help me with a good, fair, honest reading for Gemini. Four of Roses, views of the ego, up in the air. Looks like maybe you guys, Four of Roses, that's the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is sometimes about missing an opportunity, right? But in this one, this could be about someone in your life. This could be someone selfish. This is also carrying the message that whoever this person is probably isn't going to change. And it's also asking the question, did I stay too long in this energy, you know? So views of the ego. And then up in the air, this is about not knowing really what's going on, not knowing where you're headed, right? You're in that balloon and it's just going like wherever it will. This card is like saying, like, everything's unknown. Just let it go and go with the flow. You know, you don't have to make a decision. Just go with the flow and see what happens. And then the Buddha prepares. This can be an energy of like feeling like you're stuck, but it's not. It reminds me of the Hanged Man here. You're not stuck, you're preparing to step into your new power. You know, that's what the card's about. It's about diving in. It's about grounding with nature, finding power and purpose within yourself. You want to know what way to go in this up in the air card? Meditate. Your higher self knows where it's going. So let's clarify this. What's at the bottom? Add some. That's the number 22 card. Hey, tomorrow is 2/22. So we have a portal of 222. It's a good time to make wishes. The veil's very thin. If you want to reach the other side, tomorrow would be a good time. Actually, last night would have been good too. Today, probably same energy. So, but this card, it's about getting to where you want to go. It's about arriving to your goals. It's about being protected and guided by spirits, you know. This is about your ancestors, your guides, the angels, protecting you, showing you, actually guiding you to read things, to watch things, to understand new things that you didn't know before. So I am a Gemini, and I want to tell you what Spirit guided me to see this weekend. If you guys want to know about it, I'm just going to tell you. So I have talked before about having an out-of-body experience. And I don't know how many other people on this planet have had one, or more than one, but I think there's quite a few. And I guess what I was guided to watch was called, it was a YouTube video, and it's about astral projection. So I don't know if you guys want to look that up maybe. But she told the story so good, like, and I had never thought of it like that. She said that she, you know, it was from trauma that she did the out-of-body experience, you know, went to the other side of the room, watched it, whatever. And she said that what it gave her was the realization that she wasn't limited to her physical body, you know, because it traveled to the wherever it went to watch, or whatever it did. It left her body and she knew it. And it's a freaky situation, but I loved her take on it. And anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys in case any of you guys have had that experience. She kind of gives a whole nother view on it, and it was really helpful to me, so I thought I would share it with you. It's just a YouTube video. It's a lady talking about, she sells classes or something on how to like astral project and why it's important, but I just thought I would share it with you. Let's clarify the Four of Roses. Why? The view of the ego. Tell me. Okay, the views of the ego. This came out upside down. Unless it's shuffled upside down, it's the Lovers. But I'm going to leave it like that because I feel like this could be about a lover. Because it's saying, like, did you stay too long in this situation? This person's not going to change. Yeah, it's about love. It's about what 10 cups of love is. You've been talking for a while to Spirit about it. I feel like you thought you had 10 cups of love with someone who ended up being the Lovers in reverse, right? Not really doing what you thought love was, right? It's because they were stuck in their ego. And Spirit is saying, like, this person's not going to change, so you need to probably just move on down the road, right? Go inside yourself. And I think you have been. Yeah. And it's there, I feel like, that you're kind of seeing yourself for the first time. Like, you're seeing the truth about yourself. Spirit's showing you that. It's shining down. It's got the Empress and the Sun. So I feel like what's being shown to you is your greatness, you know, your divinity. And the fact that whoever this person was definitely wasn't the person. So I feel like that's been blocking you, to be honest. Tell me about up in the air, Spirit. So it's like you feel a little lost, like you don't know where you're going, right? You feel pretty guarded. There's a transformation happening inside of you about your ability to love, about how you see love. Yeah, another transformation. You're going from the Five of Pentacles to the Queen of Wands, Gem. This is what's transforming in you. And so it's okay if you feel like you don't know where you're going. Like, your soul has this thing, is the thing. You know, I feel like that's something that none of us really, I don't know. I never thought about it my whole life long. I never thought about my soul having a plan. So it does, though. And I see there's a big transformation coming for you. And it's twice. You know, you got twice. You got the Death card and the Ten of Swords on the in this up in the air. That, and you're just going through a huge transformation. You're going from like feeling like exposed and naked and alone and ashamed and broken and into the Queen of Wands, who is definitely proud of herself, loves herself, knows her value, knows her power. You know, she's confident, she's beautiful, and she knows it. And I feel like that's what this transformation is bringing in. Because see over here too, like it's this person that kind of like maybe triggered it, right? And you kind of stayed stuck for a minute and you've been talking to spirit about it, and they're like slowly revealing to you, slowly shining sun on who you really are, your empressness, your ability to love and nurture people, places, things, creations, right? You're a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful person, and spirit is showing you this. And yeah, I feel like also, I feel like you're going to become stable within yourself, King of Pentacles. So you're going from a lack mentality to confidence, but also stability, like financial stability. Tell me about the Buddha Prepare Spirit. Tell me about this. This is about like talking to spirit, getting ready, you know? You're finding power within yourself. You're starting to understand what your purpose is because you're talking to spirit. Spirit's even the one driving you there. Six of Swords. This is how you get from like this fucked up feeling to this, yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, you get to this place where you just trust spirit. Two of Swords. She's got her heart wide open right there. Her arms wide open, ready to receive. She's definitely surrendering. What else is going on in the Buddha Prepares for Gemini? Okay. So I feel like you've been overthinking that you're ready to cut yourself loose. I mean, Spirit obviously gave you a knife and said, just cut yourself out of there. You aren't stuck anywhere, babe. Love you. Eight of Wands. That again for me is Spirit coming in. I feel like this is Spirit bringing in knowledge, bringing in freedom, bringing in love, self-love, truth, and passion. The Two of Cups is here. So I feel like there's some kind of a soul friend coming in. Spirit is driving them there. I feel like what has to happen first though is like you kind of have to like surrender what's going on. You have to cut yourself out of this mental delusion or mental, I don't know if it's depression or fear or what. But I just feel like you feel stuck. And Spirit is like rushing in twice. Six of Swords, Eight of Wands. And it's by way of a person, Two of Cups. This is someone who cares about you. This is someone you've been friends with in your soul. This is a soul friend who recognizes you. Hopefully you will recognize them too. And that's what's going to bring you to victory here with the Six of Wands. So let's check this 22 card out since tomorrow's the 22nd. Let's see what Adsum knows. Adsum is also about like, it's the ability to reach the other side. Yeah, it's the High Priestess, using your intuition, believing it, trusting it, seeing and feeling these other spirits around you, hearing them, seeing them, right? And transmuting energy, Temperance card. This is about taking something so shitty that happened in your life and turning it into a like valuable in your head, right? Like it was terrible, but you suddenly see it as having value. It could even have something to do with this ability to reach the other side, because this card is definitely look at it. I mean, do you see all the like beings that aren't there but are? They're almost like translucent. You can see them. So that's kind of what I feel is happening. Like you're starting to understand that this world is so big. It's not just earthly. Kind of like what I was saying about the out-of-body experience, right? I mean, having your soul leave your body and like look around is like the most amazing thing ever, because it does take down the barrier of limitations. Like, I'm limited to this body, I'm limited to this home, I'm limited to what I see right in front of me. But when your soul takes off and goes somewhere else and is doing its own thing, and your body knows it because it can see, it can remember what happened. I mean, it's kind of like this card, at least from my opinion, you know. Okay, so let's see what else is here. Yeah, so I feel like you're starting to like, maybe like with this, I feel like you're understanding this unconditional love that goes deeper than just human being too. I feel like you're feeling love from the other realms. And I feel like that's part of the change, part of the awakening, part of the healing. And part of the fact that like this, you know, this up in the air thing, like you don't know where you're going. But if you know spirit is guiding, I mean, just go. Just relax and enjoy the ride, right? That's kind of what I'm seeing. Yeah, so I think Gemini, I feel like you're going to be becoming like aware of a lot of things, but the very first card that came out is this person. This person that isn't going to change, it says. They're not going to change who they are. So if you're wasting many nights crying about them or whatever, I feel like Spirit is saying, like, just don't, you know. It's not worth it. This, you know, this is going to change. And at some point, I feel like you'll understand why that person even came and like what they honestly gave you. You know what I mean? Sometimes people come in, hurt us, and then we end up growing spiritually because of the pain. I know that sounds fucked up, but I believe it. So, Libra. Let's see what's going on with my Libras. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for hitting the like button. Thanks for subscribing, sharing, liking, and all that stuff. Appreciate you guys. Spirits, angels, guides, please help me give clear, accurate messages for the sign of Libra for the month of March. Tell me what's going on in the Akashic field for Libra. What are they doing? Okay. It looks like there's a big, huge increase of abundance. I feel like there's a lot of forward movement. And I also see there's something in your way. There's something like stopping you from getting all the way to where you want to go. So, you've got the 4 of keys. Or you got the 6, the 4, and the 7 of keys, which are all about money, pentacles, okay? So you've got the increscent moon. This means there's an increase of abundance. Keep going and watch your money increase. So that's the first card. Then the 4 of keys, clearing the way. It's like you have something blocking you from getting down that road, right? Look at that big log in the way. It's back in the old wagon days where, I mean, you're going to have to probably, yeah, he has an axe. He's going to have to chop that fucking tree out of the way. It looks pretty big too, right? So there's something in your way. And what it's in the way of is your ascension, getting to the top, like getting to this vantage point where you can see everything all the way around you, right? Top of the mountain. the Ascent, this could be a promotion at work because you earned it. And it can be understanding that you can do anything you want. Like you can get anywhere, you can have anything. And then the Eight of Scrolls was the last card, Paths Unknown. So I feel like you're going down a new path. And I don't think you actually even know where you're headed. But I feel like since you get to the top before you get to the Paths Unknown, I don't think you're going to have any fear. Like, I think you're just going to start walking and go down whatever path. It's not even going to matter. But this could be a scary situation, right? Because it's the Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Swords is usually about confusion. It's about fear. It's about being stuck, not knowing what to do, right? Overthinking. So those are some of the things that happen in an Eight of Swords kind of vibe. Let's see. Let's clarify this money thing. Increase in abundance. It looks to me like this person is working on something deep into the night. It looks like a sculpture. Like, so I don't know if some of you are artists or whatever, but it's during this working on this. It's your therapy. Whatever it is you do when you can't sleep at night, right? It is healing you. And I feel like it's also kind of shining some truth down for you. Like you're understanding something about this pain that you never knew before. Right? Four of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like while you're working into the night, first of all, remember this is going to bring a lot of abundance. Whatever you're working on, keep working on it, Libra. Whatever it is, are you writing? Are you sculpting? Are you painting? What are you doing? Don't stop doing it, because not only is it healing you, but I feel like it's connecting you to your higher self. And it's like therapy. And you're getting clear on things. You're understanding things that you didn't know, and you're healing your own self. Plus, it's bringing in dough, right? Yeah, this is something that you do all night, you know, like you're worried about something. So you get up and you start working on this project, right? It's something that changed the way you see things. It's something you can't seem to wrap your head around. But again, there's healing coming. There's Four of Wands coming. And then here's this blasted Nine of Wands. Like understanding the value in what you learned from pain. Assigning value to the pain. What did it give you? That's what's bringing in stability. That's what's bringing in healing. And that's what's clearing up your mind. It's almost, honestly, to tell you the truth, it almost feels like whatever this project is what's going to clear this out of the way. You know? Like, I think what you're working on is this. Because it's got you kind of stuck, right? So let's see what it is. What needs to be cleared out of the way for Libra? It's got to be cleared out. Oh, that's a lot. That's just too many. I'm sorry. Can you just give me a couple? Okay. So whatever this is, like it's something Spirit is saying, like you just gotta like really kind of surrender it. But it's just definitely, this came out underneath, upside down. So I feel like, you know, it's stopping you from manifesting what you want. It's stopping you from being your true, beautiful self. It looks like a big tree. Yeah, lots and lots of pain. Three of Swords. This is something that stopped you from moving. You know, the only time I've ever had something that completely stopped me from moving was when my boy died. Man, it really just stopped my whole life. Like, it just stopped it. Just like this log in the road. It was like I just been standing there looking at the log. I don't even have an axe. I don't care if I have an axe. I'm just standing there looking at the log. It's painful, isn't it? This log in your road. It's definitely got something to do with your family. It's got something to do with loyalty. It's got something to do with protecting yourself and your family and your home. It's a pain so deep. It's about love. And it's also about this queen. I never shuffle in reverse, you guys, and here they are. So it's knocked you off your axis to the point where you feel like, well, you just don't see your own value, you know? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. You don't understand your value anymore. This is a big log. Spirit, how can they move this log out of the way? I'm going to get a different deck. Spirit, how can they move this log? 4 keys. How can they move it? It's in their way. Transformation, the Death card. And what else? The King of Pentacles upright. Okay. So I feel like you will understand your value after this transformation. Tell me how this is going to happen. The Emperor is here. It could be Aries. You have to let it go. You have to close out this cycle. You want to know what's funny is I'm clarifying the 4 of keys, right? Which is the 4 of Pentacles. And here's what came out to clarify the Death card. The Emperor, the 4 of Pentacles, and the World. Where you have to let go. How? How can they let go? Manifest. 3 of Wands. Make the decision and move toward it. Tell me more. I want to know how they can really... The 7 of Wands is here again. Yeah. So you feel like you're being kind of attacked here. You feel like you have to defend yourself. Okay. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I kept thinking, like, give me some fucking answers. This is just, like, crazy as hell. Okay, so I see the Hanged Man, which is, like, looking at things from a new perspective. So that could be coming in. I feel like this is the High Priestess saying, like, you need to really tap into your intuition. You need to meditate. You need to reach for the other side. Remember, tomorrow's 2/22. Today, still, I feel like the portal is available since yesterday. I feel like maybe meditation would be good for you, Libra, because what I see is 2 brand new beginnings coming. And this is what's happening once this transformation occurs. So, it's your intuition that's going to lead you there. It's meditation. It's going in and saying, like, I want to see from my soul's perspective. You show me why this happened. You show me why this log is in my freaking road. You show me why I'm stuck here and not ascending. The thing is that you are still ascending. Like, the log in the road is just part of the ascension, you know? First, you got to see the log. And you could just stop and look at it like me. I've been staring at the log for 3.5 years. But you have a transformation and new beginnings coming here. Let's ask about the Seven of Keys, which is about it's about ascension. It's about going up this huge mountain. I mean, it's so huge, you have to have, you know, like a rope. And you're scaling it to get up that mountain, right? And the ascension is clarified by the Emperor, the Chariot, and the Tower. So see, I do see like you kind of taking charge with the Emperor energy. This could be an Aries you're dealing with, but I feel like it's you. And I feel like it's you stepping up to the plate. Like I feel like you, I don't know what's happening here with this transformation, but I see like there's this like new view about love, new view about passion, and I see you going straight for it victoriously. You do get up to the top of the hill, and you do have the vantage point. You know now, like you in this Emperor energy, it's this Emperor energy where you like get to the last of it, right? You get to the very top, and then you're looking out all around you. You see things for the first time in a new way, from Emperor way, right? The idea like, wow, I can really do anything I want. I can go anywhere, I can create anything. I feel like that's what ascension is about. It's about understanding that we aren't limited to just our physical body, kind of like the astral projection thing, right? I don't know if you guys were watching when I was talking about that to Gemini, but I think this Emperor energy would come in once you realize that you're not limited to your just your humanness, you know? You also have this beautiful soul who has a plan, who could fly up to the top of that mountain without scaling it, you know? Could be dealing with a Cancer here in your life somehow. There might be a Cancer in your life that's going to help you with your ascension. Tell me about the paths unknown. Where's Libra going? Well, you're going to a Justice and Judgment. The two best cards in the deck, right? Because this is like understanding the reason why the log's in the road. Understanding why the ascent was so sweaty and long and hard. It's about understanding grief, what it gave you. It's about being totally aligned, body, mind, and soul. And then it's about making decisions, understanding that you can really go anywhere, right? I feel like these paths unknown are really, this is kind of like soul-led journey. And I feel like, you know, if your human is a little scared, but I don't think it's going to be. Yeah, no, because you're like, you're in Empress energy here. There's a lot of majors just right here in these last two cards with the Ascension and the Paths Unknown. You've got the Emperor, the Empress. You've got the Moon, the Judgment, the Justice, the Chariot, the Death card, Rebirth, right? So you could have a person that's going to go with you after this. You know what I mean? Like the Emperor comes in with the Ascent, and the Empress comes in the Path Unknown. So who knows what is coming for you, Libra, but it looks like there could be a person involved, someone that balances you. But Four of Pentacles is here again. This is the third time we've seen the Four of Pentacles. Look at this one. This is about meditation. I like this one. So let me show you all the Four of... I just like to compare. I don't know if you guys do or not. Let me see if I can find the other four. Yeah, here it is. Here. So here's the 3 different Four of Pentacles. Clearing away. Meditating. Realizing that you're connected to everything. Trusting. Heart open. Trusting all that is. Trusting your connection with them. And this one, it's about hanging on. You have all of these 4 pentacles, all 3 of them. So I'm definitely thinking like there is something that, you know, you can let go of just by way of meditating, you know? Like I'm thinking about a specific person in mind here who has, like, who lost somebody, right? So she's definitely hanging on. And she's definitely, I mean, her life has pretty much stopped, right? She's looking at the log. It's in her way. She doesn't know what to do. She feels like she can't move it on her own. And then there's this one. Which one do you want to use? Which Four of Pentacles energy do you want? They're all here. And you can choose. You can choose to hang on. You can choose to just stare at it and not know what to do. Or you could choose to go in deep. Recognize the fact that you have a relationship with everything, every entity, you know? And that you yourself are part of it. I would say these 2 cards are talking about understanding something, finding the justice in it. What did it give you? How did it move you? How did it grow you? Well, let's say you go from this Four of Pentacles to this Four of Pentacles to this one. Now, when I ask you, what did this teach you? What did it give you? If you did it just like that, the answer would be freedom, awareness, understanding, knowledge, connection, and transformation, new beginnings, letting go of things that don't serve you anymore, right? On to new, following your passion, manifesting what you want, hearing the calls, right? Loving yourself. These are all the things that I see happening for you. And by the time you get over here to this path unknown, there is no fear, my loves. None. There's no fear with this 8 of Scrolls. No, no. You are the Empress. She fears nothing. She doesn't. So that's what I feel is happening for you in the month of March. I feel like there's so much healing, so much love, so much understanding, and so much like just change. But especially in the Four of Pentacles. Like, how are you looking at it? Are you looking at it like the log you can't move? Or are you just talking to Spirit, opening your heart, and waiting? Okay. That's what I see happening for you in March, Libra. I hope that makes sense and resonates for you guys. I also want to say, like, I understand this kind of pain. You know, the kind that you just makes you stuck. I understand it. And I think all of us at some point get to that place where we feel like there's a giant boulder in the road, you know, or And we can't move it. Take your time. Whenever you're ready. I feel like Spirit has it all worked out. Your own spirit, your own soul. So whenever you're ready to allow that to happen, I feel like, it's going to be like a bewitched moment, you know? Do you remember that show? She just did like that. Yeah, I think that log will be removed, like, in the blink of an eye. So that's what I see. Next is Aquarius. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. Aquarius, Spirit, tell me what's happening for Aquarius for the month of March. What's coming? Heightened intuition, self-creation, writing a book, writing the next half of the book of your own Akashic records. It's the number 2. It's the Akashic Library. That's also, the number 2 is also the High Priestess, you know? So it's your intuition. This card also carries the message that, you know, we all have access to those records through our intuition. So just so you know, 2 of Scrolls, being stuck between 2 worlds, Aquarius. So this is about this, your soul and your human. Like, you're being stuck between there. Like, you're being called by your soul to go one way. That your human has other plans. So I feel like for the month of March, I feel like you're going to see this, understand it a little more, make a decision. And I also see an increase of abundance coming as well, 6 of Keys. So there's some changes happening for you, Aquarius. And you've got 2 2s on the board. If I were you guys, I would be definitely gearing up for tomorrow. 222 portal. Okay, let's look at the Akashic Library card. Yeah, 2 of Wands. Wow, another 2. You guys might want to watch for 2s during the month of March. I feel like you have something big happening. 222. It could start like with tomorrow, like I said. Okay, so I'm clarifying the Akashic Library here. And it is about a choice. 2 of Wands. It's about you deciding what you want. And 7 of Pentacles here. Where do you want to put your energy? You know, it's up to you. You get to decide. The Queen of Cups is here. This is about love. It's about emotions. And it's about surrender. And then the 3 of Cups can be about a party, celebration, a reconciliation with someone. And then the Devil. So the Akashic Library also connected to your intuition, you know. I feel like you're going to be guided by something. I don't know if for some reason I'm feeling like some of you, I don't know if you have like a low self-esteem. Look at this Devil card. Not seeing yourself right. But let's be honest, the Devil card can be about a lot of things. It can be about addictions, you know, because it comes out here with the 3 of Cups and the Devil. So, and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like it could be saying like you're emotional about something, and maybe you're, I don't know, maybe you're partying a lot. 3 of Cups. Maybe you're hanging out with friends. But I do see some toxic energy here with the Devil. So I don't know what that's saying for you specifically. Are you around someone toxic? Is there something that's controlling you that's not you? You know, addiction does that. That's why I'm saying that. But also self-loathing, you know, like not really seeing yourself clearly. And what I mean by that is not even your physical mirror self. It's really about your soul and like who it really is. You know, do you guys ever think about that? Because, I mean, our souls, from what I'm told, are pure love energy. And our human, all, you know, we have all these things. We have our sun sign, our moon sign, our north node. We have all these planets changing. We have things that happen when we're little that make us doubt ourselves, that make us not love ourselves, all those things. This can also be the devil energy. It's like not seeing things clearly. So I feel like what this kind of is saying is like the time is now for you to like decide what you want to do. The Akashic Library is here. Part of the record, part of the meaning behind this card is you kind of get to write the story from here, starting today. Like you get to write your own story. What do you want it to look like? You need to decide. Two of Wands. You also need to decide where you want to put your energy. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's something very emotional going on for you right now. It's because that devil card is like kind of hooked to the, or like right up touching the devil card and the Queen of Cups, you know. So this could be about being very emotional. But like I said, you get to decide, and I think that's what it's saying. Like, if you feel like you've had a shitty life this far, the Akashic Library comes out and says, well, you can write a new story. Start a new chapter. Start it today. What do you want it to look like? Where do you want to put your energy? What do you want to focus on? You want to focus on love? Do you want to focus on your friends? Or do you want to focus on toxicity? You get to decide. You got the pen. It's your story. You get to write the next chapter. Like that's what this is saying. So the next card is Two of Scrolls. This is about two worlds. It's about being called by your soul. Like you're being called to do something. Yeah, here it is. It's to cut yourself free from something. Your soul wants you to cut yourself free from something. It could be, well, it's about swords, so it could be about overthinking. It could be about anything. Mental illness. It could be feeling stuck somewhere, like you can't leave. Seriously, not true. Spirit says, oh, you can cut yourself free. So the Two of Scrolls. Twos are always about choosing, making a choice. And this particular choice is about whether you want to choose your spirit path, you know, like what your soul's calling you to do, your higher self, or if you want to do what your physical body's asking of you. Which one? It's totally up to you. But Spirit wants you to cut yourself free from something that you're tethered to. What is it? What are they stuck to? Tell me the Eight of Swords. Why is it here? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Aquarius? Okay. Alright, so it could be like this lack mentality. Five of Pentacles. Look at out in the cold, naked, exposed, no covers. Then comes the Knight of Wands, which is like, it could be, okay, so I feel like what this is saying is like, cut yourself free from this mentality. And then the Knight of Wands, it's about following your passions. It's about following the things that light you up inside. Like, what is passionate to you? You know, Knight of Wands, they just go for the next fun adventure. What's yours? You see, again, you're the one writing the story. What do you want it to look like? Do you want to follow your human path and what the 3D world expects of you? Or do you want to follow your soul? It's very easy to follow the soul because it's doing anything and everything that makes you feel good, that makes your heart light up, you know? Well, that's where Spirit wants you to go. Because this is the Six of Swords. And that's your choice. You want to follow your passion to a calmer, more stable place? Or do you want to stay stuck to that tree and feeling like you got nothing? Because those are the things. Like, that's the caught between two worlds. Let me show you. This is what I'm clarifying. It's two worlds. Spirit world and physical world. Which one do you listen to? Which one's real to you? Are they both real yet? Or are you just still stuck in the physical? You might want to ask yourself that, you know? Because the physical world can be pretty goddamn brutal. Now, the last card that came out is this Increscent Moon, which is a great card. This is about having success. Six of Pentacles. This is about increase in abundance. So let's clarify that. What is this talking about for Aquarius Spirit? Hi, Mark. How's it going? Okay, so this Six of Keys is showing somebody working all night long, like in the dark. You know, like it's the moon is shining through the window. And he's some kind of an artist. He's a sculptor. It's being clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. So let's talk about the number 9 for a minute, because the number 9 is about realizing. It's coming to a realization. So the Nine of Wands, it's realizing that every hard thing that ever happened to you, every painful thing that ever happened to you has value, and you understand it. You understand it as valuable. You're not feeling sad about yourself. These are the things that I feel like you're realizing while you're working on something. You're working on something. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm sure you know what it is. It's a secret something, maybe. Maybe you share it, but what I feel like is you're coming to realize also, like the Nine of Pentacles, how much Spirit really loves you, how much they have your back. I feel like you're getting direct messages about that. And then what happens is peace. Four of Wands. That's peace, celebration in your home. It's about love. Love of self, love of others. I feel like whatever you're working on in the Six Keys, like it's like someone's sculpting something. Let me show you. They're sculpting. They are a sculptor. And whatever it is you're working on comes, it's coming out of you because of all the pain you suffered. Nine of Wands. You're channeling that energy into something. This doesn't have to be a sculpture, right? It could be anything. It could be singing, it could be dancing, it could be writing, painting. So I feel like you're channeling that energy, and it's going to bring stability and also money into your life. So whatever you're working on, Aquarius, whatever you're channeling, however you're channeling this 9 energy, this realization energy, keep doing it, because I feel like it's bringing you stability within yourself. Like, not another person, you. Realizing your value, realizing your stability, realizing your place in the universe, you know? Realizing the power that you have to, like, rewrite your story right from here. Like, what do I want it to look like now? It's up to you. That's what I got. I hope that makes sense for all of you guys. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing today. And love you guys. Have a good day.